Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really zeroing in on mastering meeting time. Specifically, knowing when to start wrapping up a discussion so you actually stay on track.
Right. And we've been looking at some great insights on this, actually, drawn from the book Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
we've all been there, right? That meeting with a tacked agenda, things start drifting.
Absolutely. So let's maybe jump into a specific scenario, something practical.
Perfect. Okay, imagine this. You're leading a 2-hour meeting. 5 topics. Big ones.
Uh-huh.
You've blocked out the first full hour, so 3.0 to 4.0, let's say, just for topic 1. The other 4 have to fit into that second hour.
Okay. Tight schedule.
Very.
Yeah.
Now it's 3.20, 20 minutes in, discussion's great, lots of energy, but
Yeah.
you've used that 20 minutes. What do? When do you start thinking, okay, you need to land this plane?
Yeah, that's the crucial question. I think a common mistake, maybe the most common, is glancing at the clock and thinking about wrapping up only when it hits like 4:10 p.m.
Right, you're already 10 minutes past the hour you allocated.
Exactly. You're instantly behind. And, doing that consistently just breeds fatigue, maybe even a bit of resentment if you're always running over.
Totally sets a bad precedent. Okay, so what about aiming for the hour mark? Like start wrapping things up around 3.55 or maybe right at 4.0 on the dot.
Seems logical on the surface, but practically speaking, it gives you almost zero time
Zero time for what exactly?
to actually summarize properly, nail down what was agreed, figure out the next steps, transition smoothly. You just end up with this rushed, kind of incomplete feeling.
Okay, like trying to sprint through the finish line.
Pretty much, yeah. No real closure.
So maybe nudge it a bit earlier. Say you start thinking about the conclusion around 3:50 p.m.
Yeah.
It gives you 10 minutes. Is that enough?
It's better.
What?
Definitely better, but it can still be quite tight.
Still risky.
Yeah, a little. You might find you're skimming over key points, or maybe someone has a final crucial question you just don't have time for. It can feel a bit abrupt.
Right. Okay, let's flip it then. What about being really proactive? Start wrapping up way early, like 3.30, only half an hour into the discussion.
Well, that has its own problems. You might be cutting off a really productive conversation just as it's getting good.
Killing the momentum.
Precisely. You risk leaving valuable ideas on the table, maybe making a weaker decision because not everything got surfaced. You don't want to shut things down too soon either.
Okay, so 4.9's too late, 3.55 or 4.0 is too rushed, 3.50 is maybe still tight, and 3.30 is potentially too early. Where's the sweet spot then?
Well, the most effective time based on these ideas seems to be starting that wrap-up process around 3:40 p.m.
3:40. So leaving a solid 20 minutes before the hour is up. Why does that work so much better?
Because it gives you that crucial window, maybe 10-15 minutes for a proper synthesis.
Okay.
Time to clearly go over the main points, confirm decisions, assign any action items.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone's genuinely aligned before you pivot to the next topic.
It allows for a more thoughtful close, not just an abrupt stop.
Exactly. It respects the topic you just discussed and the overall agenda. It shows good facilitation.
It makes the whole meeting feel more productive, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. It's about actively managing that conclusion, not just letting the clock run out. It fosters a much more effective and, frankly, more respectful environment for everyone involved.
That makes a lot of sense. So the takeaway is really about being intentional with that wrap-up time. Build it in.
Definitely. Don't just hope it happens, plan for it.
Well, this has been really insightful. And if you listening want to explore more strategies like this for better projects and meetings, we definitely recommend the book Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon, a really valuable resource.
Yeah, it is. And maybe just think about this. How could proactively managing the end of your discussions, giving them that proper closing time, actually transform how efficient and, well, how successful your meetings really are? Something to consider.